welcome. Finally, you're here and you found me. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself to see what I've all done and how I qualify in order to change your life, turn your life upside down and create the life you always wanted, be it in relationships, in health, in business, you name it, spirituality, anything and everything that you're stuck with and you want to have help with and guidance with in order to truly bring your essence out and your potential out. I'm here for you. But I'm sure you are curious about why I'm qualified. So let's start. And I'm going to get all this business stuff out of the way because I'm sure there are many of you who want to hear my business side first. But I tell you, it's only part of it. It's really just a very tiny part of who I am. And after the whole business stuff is out of the way, I tell you a little bit more about what I've done in my life. So I'm Manuela Mueller-Code. I'm 63 years old and I grew up in Germany, lived there for 36 years. Then I immigrated to Canada. I'm here for 27 years now, and I had a stint in Egypt about 6 years ago for another year. And so it was really interesting living on 3 different continents in 3 different countries and seeing all the cultural differences. And I was working wherever I was. So that's basically how I created my life. So currently I'm running my alternative and integrative health clinic for the last 20 years. And I'm a doctor of medical Heilkunst. Before that, I was in the corporate world and I was working for multinational companies like American Express, Pan Am, Delta Airlines, and I was in charge of dealing with customers and clients like Procter & Gamble, Michelin, Mitel, London Life, and so on. I ran many businesses in form of managing them for corporations and was in charge for many regions, so that needed me to travel a lot. And of course, being in the travel industry and working for Pan Am enabled me to see the world. I've seen the world business-wise, I've seen the world personally. So that is a little bit about the business background. Now, what's really interesting and what I encourage everybody to do is truly to find their potential and not get stuck in a niche. I mean, if you're happy, obviously go ahead, that's fine. But I bet you then you wouldn't be watching my video. So just do what you want. Life is fluid. You know, we need to be in the flow of things. And the moment we get stagnant, we get sick, we get unhappy, we get angry, we get jealous, we get stressed, we get worried, we have all these things. So let me talk a little bit about all the other stuff. Family. My family is still in Germany. I here have 2 beautiful boys that I raised into nice young men. I went through a divorce and I went through narcissistic relationships, not my husband though. But it comes with a lot of other challenges. Challenges, let's say, in regards to dealing with life. I almost lost my first son at birth after trying for 7 years. So it is one of the things that I understand if people lose things. You know, it is important for us to flow through the whole thing. Okay, enough of the small talk. So let me just tell you, who am I? I'm a go-getter. I'm rebellious. I do what I want, when I want, wherever I want. And I get really angry when I'm pushed into a situation or into a box. And I've had those moments. Of course, life brings that with it, you know, but then we have to work towards it to bust out again, to be us again. So I've created and designed my own house. I lived off grid for 6 years. I I'm pretty handy actually as well. I did tiling, I did all the painting, I did all the electrical work myself. I'm good with a chainsaw. I do gardening. I build a chicken coop. I build a rabbit hutch. I'm raising rabbits right now. Don't know for how long, but I'm getting ready to be more self-sufficient, So that's another challenge for myself. I always keep setting myself challenges. And I'm riding a motorcycle. I went out west all the way through Canada all by myself for 6 weeks, 15,000 kilometers later. It was an awesome trip. I traveled the world a lot by myself, sometimes with partners. And the beauty is really in life not to rely on anybody, because you know what? If you think somebody has your back, they don't. And rely on yourself. Do what you want. Create your own inner wisdom. Create to know when to do certain things, what to do, how to get over your challenges. So life has been fairly good, but of course it wasn't always easy. So when I say fairly good, I mean, again, I had narcissistic abuse happening to me in childhood as well as in relationships. I suffered severe anxiety in my early mid-20s. I was suicidal in my early 50s, I think it was. So I had about 15 kidney stones, 3 surgeries in my teenage years and early 20s. And then I understood why I got them. Because if anybody is telling you you get them just because of physical components, no, they are also spiritual components. So I cleared that all up, never had another kidney stone. I actually had breast cancer 7 years ago, and 3 doctors told me I will not make it unless I have surgery. And I said, nope, thank you very much. So I healed it myself, totally cancer-free. I did stealth camping for 4 months through the United States. I did a lot of stuff. I have my hunting license. I do all kinds of stuff. Life is full of polarities, dualities, Of course, I don't like to be not happy and stuck, but it's there for us to get over it and to bust out. And I'm here to show you, inspire you, but also to have the wisdom with my background of running the health clinic for such a long time and having my own spiritual practice to guide you and teach you and mentor you to really heal and how to live the life you want to live. If you're ready for it, because I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be easy. But it's so rewarding. It is so rewarding. It's the most rewarding thing you will ever do in your life, to truly be authentically you. The benefit in life is to truly understand what's going on with your body and to truly understand what the signs are, how to overcome them, because life is just this. We all have challenges happening. We cannot run away from them. But you know what? If you take responsibility for your own life, you will get wherever you want to go, whether it's going to become healthy again, whether it's going to have great relationships, whether it's going to be successful in business, you name it. You are the genie in the box. You are the one who decides your destiny and how your life is going to progress. Okay, if you want me on your way, I'm here. Reach out, join my academy and all these multifunctions we have. And I would love to see you on the other side.